It's a very anticipated matchup to see Donk make his debut at the biggest event of his career. Are we about to witness the next prodigy of Counter-Strike, Jason? And it looks like Donk will be the first player presented with a challenge. Perhaps Chopper with that P2000, but here's the dual Berettas. Donk wields them to perfection for the first kill and is brought down in reply by Nock. Zontix follows up, and now a 3v4. It is Team Spirit who lead the way.
And Zontix can actually track their movements if they fall back from this B bomb site and try and relocate through middle. He'll be able to spot it out, peering through red room, see them drop off the ledge. It's not happening just yet, and there's such a large stack at this bomb site. Flashbang comes in, Shiro turns, the duelie's doing work, converting into a second, and Nock wasn't even able to get out of cave. That's the pistol round in the favor of Team Spirit.
Chance here for Nock, but very slim. 50 seconds, he'll exit the cave, and now the peek from multiple different positions gaze upon him. So just a moment away from death, and he runs out of ammo. It is Shiro to close it, and it is not the round Apeks would have hoped for. They don't get the bomb plant, so no force buy coming in here.
We saw an incredible level hit by Nock as well. They made it to the finals of ESL Challenger in Atlanta against Virtus Pro. Lost in the finals there, but you have Jacob, who's been like a criminally underrated player throughout his career and has shown his value.
Same story with him, as you've just mentioned with Stiko, right? Is the fact that Jacob's come back into this team. And Chopper tosses a nade in towards Sassanito. No, 25 seconds left. It is this play into A, and on the face of the smoke, it's Zontix that gets caught out. But here's Donk with a FAMAS in his hand. If he can make this look good, perhaps he is the real thing. But his Magix has come on over with the MP9, takes a double kill away. Donk still yet to be really pressured, and finally he'll swing out. A player has got on by that. Sense coming through with the Galil. Donk taken out, but the limited time is the problem here for Sense. He's going to dive past and try and get the bomb plant, but it isn't going to happen for him. And Sassanito just has to try and hang on to the AK-47. It's a 3-0 start here from Team Spirit.
Yeah. Blocked off by smoke, but just, oh, they're going to come back. They got into the safety of Jaguar, but coming back is Chopper from behind the smoke. Another one deployed, and Sassanito has to do something. It's a tough angle, but he's at least forced back to the defense. However, he's lost a teammate in the process.
And now they're just going to sit with a player deficit and 40 seconds left for Apeks. I mean, the desk highlighted it. It's going to be a rough opening game here in Katowice for Apeks, who haven't found themselves in the best position after all the roster shuffles. So far, it is kind of what expected to happen, right? It's the Team Spirit shutdown. A nice shot from Nock. Need a couple more of those just to get out of the doorway, and that isn't going to happen. And it really has just been those players of Apeks being stuck behind the double doors.
4-0.
Here goes Jacob, not behind the smoke, looking to fire up in towards the red room, but it will be Donk's headshot coming through. Zontix gets traded out. Sassanito looking to apply pressure inside of cave. It will be Magix and Chopper taking those kills, and absolutely no fight here from Apeks. They're not really able to match up against the firepower at the moment.
No, not at all. And once again, complete control of the lane for the CT side. They're going to willingly give it up in a 4-on-2 and just back away back to the bomb site. But Stiko and Sense trying to pick up the pieces of this round.
Looking to make sense of it, some might say. That would be. I thought you liked that one. Now you're
I liked
Jason.
it. I liked it. I didn't think it was good enough for a comment. I thought it was solid.
Not even a little chuckle?
Not even a chuckle.
All right, I'll work on it. I'll work on it. But here comes Sense out mid. Under a minute left. And Chopper is coming back over the red room to try and detect that information. All he detects is a bullet to the brain. And Shiro able to trade it out, no problem. It is Stiko now left alone in a 1v3. And look at him. He slipped the net. He's got him behind them. And with 40 seconds left in the bomb nowhere near him, the hopes of a huge clutch are certainly thin. But they're giving him a chance. They're giving him a shot. And now Shiro switches out to the M4, baits him into it, thinking he can chase down the sniper, but finds himself dueling against the M4 instead. 5-0 for Team Spirit.
Yeah, we're not even trying to mess in the close range against Tech-9s and Deagles. Letting them execute and seeing what those, seeing if they can get those pistols to actually make something happen instead of offering it up. Good counter utility.
Oh.
And good spam through the smoke.
Good shot.
And Sassanito saw, ooh, another one. Sassanito saw the op kind of slide into position. He was like, you know what? Second thought, I don't want to be here.
Yeah, I don't want to reface that.
No,
I don't want to go towards Shiro. And yeah, that's a rough start to the round, isn't it? There's nothing you can really even do about that. You're just walking behind the smoke. and Magic's just taps 2 heads. So, rough scenario yet again for Apeks. This looks like a hole they can't get themselves out of. Shiro's brought the AWP a little bit further back, this time eyes on the B ramp.
That counter smoke was everything, because that was all the smokes that Apeks had. So now it's like you just have to take these deagle fights against M4s, against an AWP. Ow, I see that, but it's working. 2 kills. They might have some access here. Donk, he's up next. And of course they line up, and of course he sprays him down. Just 1 yell.
Just 1 yell.
Yeah.
That was like 1 yell play. Chopper walks down, clears the cubby. Donk and Chopper work together. Donk has given his 3rd death of this map so far, but the rest of his teammates seem to have this one covered. Nock and Stiko yet to gain any control to make this look doable for Apeks. And the walk out of A, it's a good idea. I thought Shiro would have had that locked in, but he misses the shot.
Problem is they've gained ground over towards A with that swing, but the bomb is here in the back of Nock, who's challenged from 2 different angles. Stiko grabs a kill, is hoping that would pull somebody into the open, but nobody from Spirit budging until the swing and commitment, and then until the 7th round is put on the board. 7-0.
I don't think they want to taste that Donk donut right now. Going in there would be so difficult. So they're going to go and look at Cave instead. This double setup here of Chopper and Magix, and they combine together to bring down Sense and Sassanito. Zontix covers off a main. Nock eventually attempts to fight, and he also meets the same fate of the rest of the Cave attackers. And Stiko on the other side of the map has found himself in this position quite a few times, and he is gone. Magix locks him out. Flawless from Spirit as that continues 8-0. They're sending 2 players into Donut this time around. And Magix, my God.
I know, just when you say that, it's like right through the wall.
More mercy,
Yeah.
passive, no, straight through the wall.
Still going to
Headshot.
find it. Still going to get the first.
All right, check him. What's he got here? He at least gets out of there. I thought, oh, that's sick. Nice shot up towards Reds. That's Donk getting a little taste of his own medicine.
Yeah, first kill of the map for Jacob. He's on the board. And now, actually, they have some space to work with to challenge towards this B bomb site. His peek from Sense, he would love that kill, gives up the fight. They're going to readdress. The defense is split 2-2 at each bomb site, though. Zontix trades off Stiko, and all of a sudden, Donut is the point of attack.
Oh, running right through it. Sassanito is separated from his teammates. He's severed off from support. And eventually he'll cut through Zontix regardless. And Magix denies the bomb plant on the final tick. 15 seconds left. This throws this round in a disarray for Apeks. And the bomb was down. They could play the post plant, but now they've got to go for the kills. And Magix knows exactly where that last player is. And Sense is desperately trying to get here in time. But Magix is long gone. That is heartbreaking for Apeks. Stolen away again from Spirit. Final second.
Yeah. 9-0, and that round we just saw was probably the most competitive.
There he comes, Sassanito up the B ramp and dead immediately on arrival. It's Donk and Zontix again, stopping any of the fast pounces from Apeks, and they're down to 3 players. When I say 3 players, it's nearly 2. Nock is 9 health. There's a reaction again from Team Spirit. They're never taking their foot off the gas. Donk peeks over Heaven, takes out Sense, and now the play down the B ramp has come in for Team Spirit, and Magix adds another smoke kill to his collection.
Oh, don't do that to him. Don't do that to him.
Look at that little evil smile from Boris the Butcher. And it's quick, and here comes Apeks, living up to the speed, charging into the A side. Missed shot from Shiro. He'll deploy utility to try and slow them down and keep them at bay as Zontix comes over to help out. Shiro and Zontix both stop the early attack from Apeks, and it's just over. There's nothing you can do. An absolute massacre inside of the A bomb site. This is fantastic.
Oh, that's what a Shiro and Donk defense looks like. Okay, I wanted to see. That's what it looks like going up against Shiro and Donk.
You don't get out of A main.
It's brought into like device coming into Nib for Nock, right? Where it's just like
You can't really.
you're not doing bad. It's just like when we have this opportunity, what are we supposed to do? Not take it?
Exactly. And no opportunities in this half for Apeks to post around it, will seem. It's going to be flawless from Team Spirit. 12-0. Sense the final player alive, preventing that from becoming a reality just for the moment. But eventually he's going to fall, and Team Spirit, well, they have a prince that was promised, and so far they're delivering on that promise.
Can they avoid the goose egg?
Yeah, that is the goal at this point.
That's the new goal for Apeks, is don't get 13-0'd.
Yeah, you do not want to be the first team, or possibly the only team, to get 13-0'd in Katowice here today. So let's see how this goes. Will they win the pistol? The odds very much against them. Jacob and Sassanito attempting to open things up. They'll be getting deeper in towards Jaguar. And Donk having to look up B ramp.
Dualies on Jacob and Sassanito. He's got the opening, but the trade is there, and the bomb site is wide open for the taking. CT stuck behind the smokes and stuck in towards cave. They go at him, and Sassanito's got another.
Well, it's an advantage for Apeks, a chance to try and get off that goose egg of Zero, but Shiro's come back with a headshot, and he's landed it right between the eyes. And now we're at a 3v3, and this one is all over.
Oh, no.
A merciless display coming through from Spirit today. Stiko, the only player left. Team Spirit looked to kick off their campaign in Katowice with a 13-0. We wondered what Team Spirit with Donk and Shiro together would look like, and that is our first taste.
Dang, and it tastes good. Donk having a time of his life down in the Hall of Heroes, and Shiro's addition to this team has made them so dangerous. At least in this first map, this first match, they've lived up to the hype. Donk is dominant, Shiro has his rounds, and Spirit's looking good.
Yeah, I gotta say, moving forward for the rest of Katowice, that kind of statement performance gets everybody even more excited. There's nothing better than when you have expectations to have them met and to have those chances shown in front of us. Well, Team Spirit have found themselves a whole heap of new success and new energy. And that new energy secret recipe smells a lot like Team Spirit.
Yeah, and that's a really rough one for Apeks as well. I mean, that's going to be a different conversation. Some tough circumstances in that team, but they're going to have to pick themselves up off the floor for tomorrow. Meanwhile, Spirit get to celebrate, because this is exactly what you imagine when you come into Katowice. A dominant start in the play-in stage, set the path for you to make it all the way through. Either way, Shocks, you're down on the floor. What have you got for us?
Well, I'm here with Donk, of course. Who else? Congratulations, Donk. Are you happy with your first game at Katowice?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah.
A good game.
A good game? You're screaming a lot, like a lot. Can you tell us maybe what you were screaming or how much you enjoyed screaming at the opponents?
No, I cannot say what I'm screaming.
Okay. But did you enjoy screaming at the opponents?
Yeah, a lot. It supports a lot our team, I think.
It's nice to see a very convincing start. We were so excited to see yourself and all of Spirit now together and Shiro playing. So how do you think the team is working? Are you happy with the level you're showing?
This game, yeah, but we need to see later what well we're showing.
Yes.
So right now, all good.
Right now, all good and about to be better, maybe. There's so much excitement about you playing here at Katowice, and I think you showed why in this first game. But what do you want people to see from Donk this tournament? What do you want to show them?
And I don't know, like perfect game.
Perfect game, yeah.
That's it.
That's it, just a perfect game. Thank you.